So this is officially session 14.
Woo!
We have now been playing for a year, which, hot damn. So yeah, we're just gonna jump straight on into it. After last time you left the city of White Flag, headed for Girann on the main road, you had received your dresses, which you were a little upset because they weren't brand new clothes. It was pretty apparent after you received them that, like, she added material, she, like, resized things, but by the time that you got back to the market square, the, like, pop-up festival and trade center that had just happened was already dispersed and gone. So you guys went ahead and you started out on the road, and you have now been on the road for about 3 days. So you are heading towards Hollowbell. You even see the sign declaring that if you make a short jaunt a couple miles to the north, you will be in the town of Hollowbell. And if you head towards the left, then you will be heading towards the borders of Ateseth and for the village of Clacton. So are you guys just heading on the road, or which you've now come to this fork of Clacton or Hollowbell?
It's been 3 days. Do we need supplies?
We definitely should not
we
go to
do not.
Hollowbell.
We all bought at least 4 days of rations.
That's true.
And we had some from before, I believe. So I don't think there is any reason for us to stop in Hollowbell, and I do not believe that it is wise.
Remember when we killed all those people? Shrugs unknowingly. Right.
I mean, I'm not the one who let 2 people go and then they got caught up with stuff. Anyways.
Tamsin. I realize we've been on the road for 3 days and you're feeling a little bit jumpy, but it's either you or the wolves that are going to attack us tonight, so think carefully.
So yeah, I mean, we're continuing past Hollowbell.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys stop and contemplate your past actions.
Okay, they fought us first.
Honestly, about a month ago at this point.
Plays for 1 year, gets 1 month of things done.
Yep.
And so you go and you contemplate your decisions, and you head right on past, and you follow the sign towards Clacton. And as you go, the road is definitely an easy one. It's been packed down by carts and wagons. It's been packed down by horses and footfall, and it seems very quiet and it's very calm here. Either that's
My bad.
it's very calm here. Either that's because of guards on patrol through the area, or just how much traffic does come through here. Your path follows the lake a little bit, and you all four realize this is probably the farthest that you've ever come from any of your homes. Even Tamsin, with all of the traveling that you've done, you've never made it out to Girann. It was always too far. And none of you ever really had any need or reason to go to this kingdom. And you realize you won't really even be able to tell when you've crossed into the territory, because you simply don't know where the border is. But you continue on through the day, and you just kind of go on your way. Are you guys doing anything while you're traveling?
I have already, very sadly, changed into my Girann clothes. I'm not happy about it. But, I know that the corset sparkles on the inside, so I'm okay. Kind of.
Yeah, it's a green linen skirt. You have, a soft white linen blouse, and the corset is just a very somber brown. And all of it is just very neutral, earthy tones, and not at all what you're used to wearing.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Your cloak right now is the sparkliest part of your ensemble.
Is there gonna be anywhere we can stop that I can buy another cloak to put on top of mine?
Just be very warm.
Clacton is a few days ahead,
Mm-hmm.
but there's, like, you've passed farmland, you've passed a couple homesteads,
Okay.
but you haven't seen, like, a trinket man, you haven't really seen
Tom.
anyone that's...
Okay. I'll throw it out there as my intention. I'm gonna wear it right now because it boosts my protection, but
Mhm.
when we get near the town, I'm gonna take it off.
Okay.
One more step, Mr. Frodo, and we'll be the farthest away from the Shire I've ever been.
All right.
Sad ass scene.
It's really sad. Sweet Sam, beautiful Sam boy. I'd like to interrupt this D&D session by turning your attention to the PowerPoint I have prepared for how much I love Samwise Gamgee.
And so that was a very nice presentation. I'm glad that we got, that cheese platter. That was a nice surprise. Anyway, so back to...
Sonic the Hedgehog is here!
So the sun is setting. You can see just rays across the lake. You're still on the main road, and the trees are definitely getting older. They're definitely getting a lot, taller. Yes,
Old.
they are wiser.
Old as balls.
They are wise enough to be on to Sophine's shit. They can smell it. But yeah, these trees are definitely older than what was around Atesa. And as you continue through, the canopy gets a lot thicker. And the road actually starts to show signs that maybe it was stone at some point. You can see a bit of cobblestone kicked off the path of maybe they thought it would be a great idea to just go ahead and make this thing paved out the entire way and then stopped caring. But it's definitely getting later. So what do you want to do?
I guess make a camp, look around for a good place to make camp. If it's getting late.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigate.
Why am I
All
doing
of
this?
us?
We got a camp list.
Whoever is looking.
I will do these things.
Yep, remember.
Ooh! Hot damn! I rolled an 18, y'all. And I think I have some proficiencies in this.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I got a 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got a 6.
Yeah. In the course of investigating your why is it? I'm gonna go get my little matches really quick.
Yeah. I think it's time to do a PowerPoint.
Distract your attention. She wants to do matches. That's more thematic.
Daniel!
I can blow it out. I can blow it out. I was trying to make it smell good when you came in.
It's fine. We should put it up onto something. Do I have anything?
Flip a cup upside down.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Okay, this sounds okay. It's not
You
like-
could put it on the. I'm just worried it would be too, hot under there. It'll be fine.
On the
lid. Oh, yeah.
So I want to go ahead and make the assumption that while we're on the road, Remember's been pitching, setting up camp in the way that she's used to when moving troops. So you are finding high ground, you're finding ground that's away from the path, you're finding stuff that doesn't look like it's been disturbed by animals. She's setting up pikes, she's making sure that there's escape routes out of the camp, and they've been doing this every single night. So I don't know if somebody would have been helping do fortifications.
Probably Tenzin,
Yeah.
because he has that that tripwire system that he got specifically for while they were on the road.
Yeah. So Temsin and Remember have kind of been doing this every single night. While we get the horses and stuff watered and fed and everything, we're going around and setting up these fortifications to make sure that we're kind of safe in the woods.
Okay. That smells really good. Yeah. This one is called A Walk in the Woods.
Wow.
Cantrip candles. Okay, so
okay, this is not what's intended, but it kind of smells like Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
a little bit. It's kind of great. So yeah, you go ahead and you set up your fortifications. Now, one thing that I just remembered about elves is that elves actually don't sleep.
Mhm.
You only meditate like 4 hours a night, so that's your long rest.
Yeah.
So
Real elf?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
she's-
fine.
I'm
she's elf, half elf, and then
Yeah, so I can
Yeah.
take extra watches if y'all want.
I've been playing for a year, but y'all, I was 10 years old when I found out that Girann was an elf.
Really? What'd you think she was?
A half elf.
Oh.
okay. So
I just didn't realize elves only meditated.
Yeah, it's only like a 4-hour kind of trance state.
So yeah, this is definitely a place where you would hear wolves howling off through the trees.
good.
Unlike a Tayseth, where you came upon like a mangy pack that hadn't really been able to feed itself super well, or had been chased away by the guard and stuff like that of the cities and towns. Out here, this place is much more lush. It's definitely a place that is established and able to care for itself. So you hear wolves howling off in the trees.
Like sitting right here.
ASMR.
So you do hear wolves howling off through the forest. You hear things scuttling through the underbrush. It's just a place that is that is very alive.
I gotta protect my neck.
So after Remember has gone ahead and set up the camp, you actually found, as you were setting up and going off of what you kind of learned of tracking through a forest that you learned when you were in a Tayseth, you were able to find footprints here and there. Not too many, but it's definitely like 1 or 2 people have definitely been through this area at least. But it is, from what you've gathered, the safest place for you to make a camp. So go ahead and are you guys taking watch one by one?
Yeah,
Are
who's
you
gonna
taking
do-
turns? Like y'all go ahead and use your voices. Tamsin.
I'm feeling alright. I can take the first watch, and Angerad wants to follow up afterwards. So.
This is fine. I'm okay with it.
Do we want to leave just one person for watch, or we want 2?
I was gonna say I think we should have 2 people on watch.
I can yell really loud. I think everyone could probably go to sleep.
Well, 2 might not be a bad idea if we wanted to go into 2-hour shifts, and then I can just overlap with people, and then that way we all get a full rest.
That's why elves are so productive, because they don't sleep.
Ever. So Safine and I could take the first watch, and then I could stay on with Tamsin if you want to take the next watch, and then we could just rotate out like that.
That's fine.
That's good.
Right. So you go ahead and you take first watch. You do get through the most of it unscathed. About 4 hours in, you think that you hear something snuffling off through the trees, and you kind of, get up a little bit and you look a little closer, and you think you might have seen something, but it ran off and didn't really take any interest in you. So I need. Who's on second watch? Remember, and
It's
Oh, wait.
There's
oh, it's just Tamsin.
And
And
Tamsin
then-
and
Angerad.
Angerad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
All right.
taking
I do not have your passive.
it's 14.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Give me your passive perceptions real quick, because I had it on a little note card, and now my note card is gone.
14.
10. I ain't see shit.
13.
That tracks.
It doesn't.
Do you need mine?
No. Actually, yeah. Go ahead and give me yours.
14.
Hey.
This is actually really good.
Okay.
Good.
But it is
Yeah.
my turn.
So, Tamsin and Angerad. Safine has gone off to bed. You all are barely asleep and you hear rustling again. And you go towards it, again, thinking, you know, it's the same kind of thing. And it starts to sound louder. It sounds like it's not, like, near your camp. It sounds like it's coming to your camp. What do you do?
That was perfect timing.
That was perfect, yeah.
I didn't even do that. That was just some.
I alert Tenzin if he wasn't right next to me.
I mean, that probably was.
Yeah.
And you probably had told me that you had heard something.
Yes.
Mm.
Tenzin, I do not know what it is, but we might go and look.
Lean closer to the mic if you're gonna whisper.
Stage whispers.
I was thinking what I was going to say. Yes, I think maybe we should see if we can get an idea of what it is. And I'm going to ready my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of sneak forward and see if we can see what
Stealth.
it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, stealth would be a good idea.
All right. You
Super stealthily.
go ahead and roll for stealth then.
Okay.
Believe in me.
14.
Yeah, you use the darkness to your advantage, and you use your new clothes really to your advantage. And you creep a bit closer to the outskirts of your camp, and you see a humanoid figure bolting for the camp.
Oh.
What do you do?
Dun, 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 dun,
Can
dun,
I
dun.
take stock of the situation? Is there anything chasing her that I can see? It.
You don't know that
Them.
it's her.
I said it, them. Afterwards, I corrected myself.
You can't tell. It's too far.
It could be an it or them at this point. We don't
Okay.
know.
I don't like the term humanoid figure. It just makes me think about gross Japanese monsters.
That's a
Okay.
It's creepypasta shit.
Can I shoot the crossbow
Add it.
right at their feet?
Go ahead
At their
and
feet to kind of like startle them to make them like kind of
Their
stop?
feet.
Or
Go ahead and roll.
count?
because you don't have dark vision, do you?
I could cast it, but no, I don't.
No, you don't have dark vision. So go ahead and roll with disadvantage
Oh no. Cautiously.
because you're shooting off into the dark based on noises.
Shot in the
After
dark.
this.
You want to play.
Sorry. Where's,
I'm gonna be a bard next time.
You just killed a player.
Oh, you got kidding.
You just
Nah,
did.
9.
9. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh.
I wasn't even trying to hit, I'm doing damage.
Like her. Like her.
Oh wow.
I hope you have some hit points to spare, my dude.
Oh, you're level 3. She's level 3. She should be okay.
Should.
6.
You take 6 points of damage as this crossbow bolt goes right into your leg.
Damn you! I'm being chased.
And go ahead and describe who crashes into their camp.
I'm actually a half elf.
Oh, you changed it?
Oh.
That was what I was. It's cool.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
you're a tiefling.
Yikes. I'm wearing all brown and some green, muted colors. Long, jet black hair, pale skin, as human lineage. I've got some armor, but it's not super great. I'm obviously running. I look disheveled. I have a pack on my back and a couple of things strung through my arms as I'm trying to bolt through the forest. And now there's blood gushing out of my leg.
Wait, what color is your hair?
Jet black.
It's a small wound, flesh wound.
So this half-elf woman crashes into your camp, and you hear something tearing
Can
up
I-
the underbrush behind her.
Oh,
I'm
no.
ready my crossbow again.
Okay.
What is after you? What is it?
Boars.
Oh, okay. Zero
Remember
rounds.
is definitely up.
Would I-
Vivula in hand, fucking ready to
Would
go.
I know
forward.
boars rely more on smell than on sight?
Just
You really wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You're
You're
a city girl.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead. How big is our camp, would you say?
Can y'all clear off the middle of the table?
Yeah, combat! Woo!
you're just like swiping around and like lands your ukulele next to Sophie. Ha!
It's like that Chinese drama.
Oh my god.
How big would you have made your camp,
Um,
feet-wise?
We have
Just big
Clyde
enough
still,
for all of
yeah.
us.
Oh yeah, we have big.
We got big horses. We got big bowies.
Yeah, y'all have your horses. So
I'm gonna fall out of this chair. Can you?
I've got a pile. There you go. Let's say that this would be your
I know my shopping.
this would be your campsite. Campfire was here. So go
We're
ahead and
saying-
put your people there.
5 feet per square.
5 feet per square.
Anybody know or remembers that?
Is she in the mini thing?
I think she's in the mini.
Yeah.
Also, we're not in initiative yet, correct? So can I,
Not
after
yet.
readying my crossbow, can I use a key point to cast dark vision?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I had a thing prepared, but I'm not gonna do it. Do I have
Remember.
visual on any of them?
Oh, we haven't even started initiative yet, y'all. Wait. Give Sarah a damn second. Let's set up the board.
Oh, my horse gets to be on here too.
Oh, where's Fitzum?
Like legit.
Ooh,
why
Fitzum's gonna
are-
eat some
Some more.
pork.
This is awesome because we're gonna have this fight and then eat really well for the next couple of days. Unless
I
they're
just want to
cursed.
know why boars are chasing you for things.
Did you steal the boar's babies?
Alright. Alright, where do y'all want
If she
to
was a
be?
tiefling, that would make
Wait.
more
Where
sense.
where are your people? Where were your
Racial
people?
profile.
Because you said remember
Where's the
up.
sound coming
Demon
from?
spawn.
Yeah, where's the?
She would have. So you guys are kind of not super far from the trail. So we'll say like path is over off this way, and she was coming from that way.
So I would have been out here because I was like all the
Same.
way towards her.
Same.
I guess we do have to like take an action to stand up.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's squishy and I'm at the front.
Yeah.
All right.
Fitzum is with me.
My horse is not. My
She's
horse
like,
is
"My
back
horse
here.
isn't."
Can I have a horse?
I might have to tell Fitzum to run away,
Do you have
but
extra horses?
Yeah. I
Fitzum is
have-
with
I
me for
s-
now.
Horses can kick like nobody's business. Did you know that they
Guys.
have an AC and also have like?
Somebody needs to cast duplicity on me,
That
so
was
there
like
could be
one
2
of
of me.
That's what I'm calling
That would be
the
cool.
like buy 2 lip balms. It's called Invoke Duplicity.
Excellent.
See if we
All right. Here for now, temporary horse for remember.
can- Yes.
Size appropriate.
What the fuck is that?
He's itchy.
It's a donkey. It's a burro.
Oh my god. I couldn't tell what it was. I just kept trying to get an angle on it where I could see its head. I thought
I
it was
could
like a
give you
messed
the
up
one with the
dinosaur.
really weird legs.
I think I did ask for the messed up horse.
Okay, cool.
Did I not?
No, you bought a Clydesdale.
Oh, I bought a Clydesdale.
Yeah, but there you go.
'Cause
That's
the messed up horse.
Clydesdale
Oh yeah, what
size.
happens to mess up horse?
I kept rolling really horribly and I couldn't tame it, so I was like, this is not worth the fight.
All right, so you see.
I like my donkey. I realized that boars have hair. Those look like freaking like guinea pigs or like chinchillas.
They do.
You know, there's been boars that have killed people in Port St. Lucie.
Yep.
They're nasty.
Well, in lots
They
of
are.
areas
They're
in
mean.
Florida.
They're actually really terrible. They're
Very
worse than
angry
kangaroos.
Boars are the #1 killer of princes in fantasy novels. Fun fact.
Yeah, actually.
Fun fact. All right.
For all you
Like, we're
listening,
going
that's
on a
your fun
boar
fact
hunt.
for the day.
Excuse me, Prince. Would you like to go on a boar hunt? Are you trying to murder me?
Yes, that's how you get fucking murdered.
I need to make Carly a clothespin.
Initiative.
Oh wait, I took 6 points of damage.
Are we in initiative order now?
Um,
I mean, remember now you're asleep.
Are you guys still asleep or
No, we would have been up, but we probably would need to take an action.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
come
there's a
on.
Yeah.
woman who just
Yeah.
got shot in the leg and probably screamed out of pain,
Yeah.
and then she yelled, "I'm being chased!" And then like we're like, "Who's chasing you?" And now there's like a bunch
Animals
of
are chasing me.
And then remember, heard the word "boar," and you're just like, "I'm ready to kill. Let me go."
Vertically from the ground with spear in hand.
Jack?
No, you just need to pick like 2 of them up and just slam them into each other.
All right, so yeah, you are not quite in initiative yet, but you can hear them coming.
I feel like Sophie
Can-
would have just poked her head out of the tent and been like,
Excuse me.
boars. I can sleep through this.
Oh, well, if we're not in initiative yet, then I'll definitely like stand up and run over to where they're at.
Okay, go.
Can I? Is There's like underbrush right where they are, right?
Yeah,
Don't
they're
fall.
coming through it.
Try to use firebolt to clear some of the underbrush so that they can't so that we can see them.
Yeah, you can use fireball.
Oh
Bolt,
gosh.
firebolt. Yeah, go for it.
Goodbye, boars.
I don't like that. I don't like that face. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Do it. Light the forest on fire.
Oh
Smoky
my
will kill you.
God.
It's a lightning bolt.
That's alright.
You have dark vision, right? You can see
should
them.
be able to
Okay,
put
well it's a
out.
4
Okay.
plus 6, so it's a 10.
Yeah, no, you absolutely set the fucking forest on fire.
Good.
You glance over. You guys are Remember is on the way over. There's a woman here with a crossbow bolt in her calf. This, all of a sudden, you turn and look, and Angerod is like, "It's fine. I'll make it so that we can see where they are." And she
We have
flings
torches.
this bolt of fire from her palm, and the underbrush catches this lush, beautiful, very, very alive
Is it dry
forest
season?
in springtime
Oh.
just goes up.
What?
And it
That's not
starts
how forest
spreading
works.
along the pine needles that are on the ground floor, along the dry leaves that are on the forest floor. And you
I
realize
almost got creative.
you have started a forest fire.
Love
How the
that.
hell did you just set the whole forest on fire?
I'm magic. It's fine.
So the gif of the guy walking into the room with the pizzas and everything's on fire, that's remember walking up to the rest of the party, right?
I definitely thought of someone
Okay, but-
order a pizza, but I don't have any money. Why the fuck would you order pizza then?
Let's be real though. I would have used fire at some point. This was an inevitability.
Yeah, it was
Come
inevitable.
on.
I almost chose
fine.
freaking create water too for some
Ah.
reason. Something in my brain was like, we should do that. And I was like, nah, we're gonna be in the forest. We don't need water like that.
Alright, so go ahead and roll initiative.
Well,
I'm in my tent.
that was
So
a natural
people-
19.
Not
Hell yeah. So 22.
Ooh. What did you
I
get?
did a 20 for initiative.
4.
I don't even know what happens when I get a 20 for initiative.
Sounds like
Anything?
neither do I.
You go first.
Yay!
Nice, Daniel.
Remember, runs up to the squad, forest is on fire. Shit!
Like, when you say the forest is on fire, like, how much of the forest is on fire?
There's a good 30 feet.
What?
That
That's not how
In
fire
6 seconds.
you
less
used
than 6
magic fire in the forest that I had just described as very lush and full and alive.
Usually that makes it harder to
Yeah, to be
burn.
fair, if it's like healthy and during the spring, then the wood is wetter and not going to catch the
You know how? Do you want to know how pine needles burn? Because you could call my mom and ask what happened in the backyard.
I already know what happens.
It
in
lit
the
so
backyard.
quickly.
I got
I was
this.
so afraid.
Thanks.
15.
15? Okay.
It's a moat of fire, which I assume is
Yeah,
probably
you-
like
you're in the
basketball
same
size. So
Yeah.
probably like.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plus
that's
3.
good.
Sorry, y'all.
I got a
Do
21
I-
initiative.
God damn.
Ooh.
Do you still want me to roll even though I'm in the tent?
Or you can just
No,
go
you're
last.
you're not in.
I'm not there, friend.
You're not
You
in
said-
combat.
You said boar, and I said I could sit through that.
Yep.
You said that's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
So.
boar.
That's good.
All right. So remember,
You
you're up
said-
first.
It's a
Yeah,
boar. I
boy.
thought, what a boar.
Okay, I can't really do anything about the magic fire. So I would instead like to stab one of the boars. Or like, how far is that accurate?
Wow.
Are they that far away from
Yeah,
us?
they had gotten within like 20 feet, and then just suddenly there was fire, and they like backed up.
Okay. I would like to do a stab on the principal boar,
Mhm.
on the paramount boar,
Mm-hmm.
on
Good
the
Dang, I get a horrible initiative.
Looks
another.
like I'm standing on top of Remember's horse right
Oh no, my boy!
Wait, that was
now. My
Oh.
dragon.
My boy!
I have a dragon.
You do have dragon in your.
So,
That's fine.
I said the wrong number for initiative. You don't have to change it because I know that's what I said earlier. But I just realized my initiative is +5, not +2.
Oh,
So
okay.
I would have been like 17 instead of 14, but it's
Okay.
all good.
All right.
Hey, they can all see now.
Yeah, everyone
I know.
can
Everyone can see, and it's really great. And in fact, actually, they saw that there would have been like a monster bandit or something coming up, and he was like, "Oh no, better not," and he like left.
Alright,
If he dies in the forest fire, we get the XP off of that.
If a tree falls in the forest,
We get the
there's no one
XP.
around here. Do you get the XP? No.
Damn it.
She
Alright.
said,
Alright, so what did you roll to
Okay.
stabby stab?
Just stabby step.
Oh no.
Hold on, I forgot how to count for a second. It's a 12.
Actually, yeah, you get that.
Woo! Alright, then I'm going to do a certain amount of damage. Where's my D8? Are you a D8? You're a D8. Ooh, hot damn. That's going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you like run. You just these poor boar. They were charging after this half-elf woman for reasons unknown, and now one of them is just like skewered, and you kind of stab into this boar through the forest that is like catching a light beneath your feet, and you just kind of chuck it, and it like goes scrabbling off to the side and actually hits the one on its left.
Oh, sick.
Are they both prone?
No, just the one that she flung
For all
is.
of the attacks that I'm doing, if it makes like physics sense for me not to toss them in the fire, I would like to not toss them in the fire, so
Okay.
we may get some meat out of this eventually.
Yeah, no, I didn't say that they were tossed into the fire.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it just like knocked into
Just
the
for
other
your
one.
reference. If
All
I
right,
can't
cool.
save the meat, we're trying to save the meat here.
All right.
For my second attack,
I will pre-roast it for you.
although I don't think I'm gonna do that yet.
Go ahead and move Ingrid, or remember about there.
Did you cross the fire?
She went up to stab it, and that she has Yikula is a very short spear, so.
No, that's okay. I'm good.
Now, keep in mind, this is not like wall o' fire. This is just the underbrush, pine needles, the vines that are dead. Like, those are what's catching and spreading. So it's not. The trees aren't quite there yet. It takes a bit for a tree.
Okay. The ants are gonna murder me. So, I would like to rage.
You don't think so? Shit.
Oh, wait, remember, you said that remember is getting a second attack?
No, I was thinking about it, but I'm not gonna use it.
Okay, go ahead, Ingrid.
Okay. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor
Okay.
Good.
on.
Fire and earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are the avocados?
Too soon.
You have to
Um,
fix.
Desiree said she saw a semi overturned, and when she saw what was in the semi, it was a bunch of cabbages.
My cabbages.
Literally, she said, she's like, I felt really bad. I was like, Lord, please help that man. I hope he's okay.
Okay. So, I think it's a 10-foot square. From what I'm reading. Oh no.
So good.
Cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area. So I'd have to move up and then cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's already prone, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and move. Can I get over the fire without it burning me?
Yeah, you can move quickly enough. It's just you have to make sure you're not standing in it.
Okay, so 10. I'm gonna be about here so that I'm within 10 feet of these guys.
Okay.
And him? Or is he just
you
out of
would
range?
Be
Or would I
10
need to
feet
be-
would be like that would be a 10 foot. It would be like 5. So that would be about it. Yeah.
So I could get these two, but not him.
Yeah. Looks that way.
Okay. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Earth Tremor, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw. 14 or higher.
Side note, while this is happening, Safine's hearing like the fire and the yelling and another voice she doesn't recognize, and she's like, "Are you really doing all?" And she comes out of the tent and like, "All this for
You see a half-elf woman. Is she standing or is she like on the ground?
Who the fuck are you?"
I'm kind of like leaning on my good leg. I'm trying not to put pressure, but I am standing.
She's gonna walk
I am
past
not-
her and like shove her into the nearby bushes and then walk towards the boar. Like, what is happening?
Go ahead and roll the dexterity save
Okay.
to see if you stay standing
What is
with disadvantage.
What is mine?
You don't have to roll. She
Okay.
needs to, because you can just shove, but she needs to see if she
What's the
stays standing.
disadvantage?
Huh?
What's my disadvantage?
You roll twice,
Mhm.
and then you take the lower number.
Okay,
Well, that's
that's a crit 1.
so that's
Ooh.
it.
No, you, like, she shoves you, and because of how you're trying to, like, hold your weight, it, like, crumples your wounded leg under you, and,
Thanks, Sabine.
and you not, it's your fault! You not only, like, go sprawling off into the bushes, you, like, hit a rock or something and take an additional point of damage.
Oh my god.
The only thing that's taken damage so far is Carmen.
Alright.
Wait, the boar that's on its side
I'm
is
like-
dead?
No,
Or
it's
just
prone.
prone?
It's
It's prone.
Okay,
Are we just
this rolled a
inviting
15.
strangers into our
Okay.
camp now?
That rolled 13.
No. So this one's prone,
Okay.
and it
Shot me in
takes
the
a
leg.
d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And then the other one that's over by the prone one rolled a 7.
So he's also prone, he also takes a d6 damage.
Okay.
Would you like me to
Nice.
roll for each of them, or just a
Just,
d6? and
just
then
roll d6 and I'll take it for both.
Do you want me to roll initiative, Sarah?
3 points of damage to each.
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, yeah, I'll just tack you on at the end there
Okay,
if you're
that's fine.
just walking up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So that one's prone. That one is prone.
And I used 15. I used like 15, 20 feet to get there.
Yeah.
Can I back up
Yeah, you can back up.
here-ish?
You're in the fire there.
Like-
yeah, right there's fine.
Okay. Just so that I'm not like, oh wait, hold on, here-ish.
Okay.
Because these guys are prone.
Alright. And then how much damage did they take?
3 points each. And they have to spend half of their movement to get up.
Okay.
And any attacks on the prone ones have advantage as long as they're not ranged.
Alright, that first one that, remember shish kebabbed, when the earth just kind of started bucking around, it flipped over onto its already injured side. It's very bloodied at this point.
Oh, okay, cool. I got that one too. Woo!
Sophia's like, are we just inviting endless strangers into our camps now? Why is everything on fire?
Alright, and it is now your turn.
From the bushes.
Yeah, you do have to use like half of your movement to get up. So you're
Okay, so I stumbled.
She shoved you. She shoved you like over there. So you'd have to use half your movement to get up.
Okay, I stagger to my feet, in pain, bleeding, shoved into bushes, not in a good place right now.
You really do be like that
I get myself up. How
This
far
sounds like
is
the
this get
start
like
of a
here?
beautiful friendship.
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay.
So you can move. I think your full speed is 30.
Yeah.
So you half speed is 15.
Okay, yeah. So that's about as far as I can go.
Okay.
I use my short bow
Okay.
to attempt to get a shot on this boar, the still standing one.
Okay. And what is your range on that?
80.
Okay.
I got a natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
God.
That means whatever damage you do is doubled.
Sweet. So then we're doing d6 damage plus 3. 2, 5, 10.
10 on the standing.
Jeez, God.
Is that thing still alive?
I need a win.
Win!
Yeah, it's also like this arrow goes and strikes straight into its shoulder, and it kind of squeals, and the one that is not prone is now starting to back up. The two beside Angerod, can you flip those up? They go ahead and get to their feet.
Imagine how good I could shoot if I didn't have an arrow in my calf.
The injured one does not attack this turn. It's kind of starting to shy back. But the other one goes ahead and lunges at Angerod.
Good.
It's going to be a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh wait, am I still standing next to her?
Yeah.
I'm invoking protection. So
Okay.
disadvantage on that attack roll.
Okay.
Also, I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but that ground that moved is now difficult terrain, so they can only move at half speed.
Okay.
Which means I can also only move at half speed, but it's fine.
Okay. 14 was
of damage?
well, no, was rolling at
On the
disadvantage.
attack roll.
Yeah, so it
No.
would be 14. Okay. So then it didn't hit. So
Yeah,
remember,
you-
go
you
ahead at just the right second and just kind of like knocks it aside.
Woo!
Okay.
I'm like frantically trying to get my archetype back because it's gone.
Oh no! What happened?
And we're good. They updated something and I
Ah.
lost my notes.
Temzin.
So Temzin had like his crossbow ready, and he was gonna shoot at the boy that was still standing. And so when this like you said half elf,
Yes.
she like comes up with an arrow in her leg and like shoots it perfectly dead on. He's kind of like, all right, she can shoot. And then he's gonna like, I'm gonna move over just a few feet, 5, 10, 15, just so remember is not in my line of sight. And I'm gonna shoot the boy that's standing.
Okay.
The boards have low AC.
That's a 6. 13.
That hits.
Oh, nice. Let's roll this one. 6.
Okay. The one that's still standing.
Yes.
Yeah, that is very bloodied.
Ooh.
It's like staggering and squealing and absolutely backing up. The other prone one goes ahead and manages to get to its feet. And you said half movement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's actually going to charge for a remember.
Sick.
It's going to go ahead and roll an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Yep.
That would have actually got me.
So, remember, manages to stand her ground and kind of block it with her Yukula at the last second, and it just kind of scrabbles and tries to regain its footing. The other one, yeah, no, he was just backing up. He's not attacking. Safine, it's your turn.
Alright.
Oh, Temzin
Well.
yells, get some water!
I'm not going to use our water rations, am I?
You need some milk!
Come get y'all juice!
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Wait, is that put Temzin at risk? No, right?
Guiding bolt.
We probably shoot over his head, to be honest.
Yeah, it's 120 feet, so I definitely
Just yell
have
duck.
space.
I'll duck.
No, he's short enough where I don't.
I think it would
Yeah,
yeah.
it would be fine.
So I'm gonna cast Guiding
It's not a
Bolt.
short joke.
Guiding Bolt, and they have to make a. Do I have to roll for that, or do they have to? Hang on, I'm sorry. What is this? I think I have to roll to hit.
Okay.
Question mark. I really don't know that, to be honest with you. Hang on, please hold. 19.
That hits.
Cool. And then
Holy shit.
it's 46. Holy crap.
Yeah, it is.
1, 6, 9, 13 points of damage, and next attack they have they have disadvantage.
On which one?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, next person to attack them has advantage.
Okay, on which one?
This one.
Does he blow up?
You've never seen a pig explode before.
Yeah!
you are tired, you're grumpy, and now you have a little, like, hiss came along with you, like,
They
clinging
boy.
onto your shoulder because ooh, what's all this? And he's in your ear going, with that. And you're trying to focus. You now have a yelling lady who's like shooting a bow beside. You don't know quite what's going on. And you go, Hith, enough! Right as you cast Guiding Bolt. And this pig just fucking explodes.
Firebomb.
and Hith goes, oh. And then scurries back down.
Like, it's a boar.
he
It was
just
a
and he
boar.
just very quietly goes off into the back of your cloak there.
Sweet boy. Precious boy.
Yay! I did something for once.
Alright. Back over to Remember.
Okay. Great. Perfect. Good.
Oh, sorry.
Good. Okay. I would like to.
Daniel, did you just increase the fire noises?
Yes.
Sounds like you did.
No, the AC turned off, so you can hear him better now.
Okay. Okay.
So now Remember and Angrod, y'all are like in the fire.
Oh, good.
So you'd have to.
Okay.
Tell somebody get some water.
So.
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything to fix the shit you did?
No. I really don't.
Sabine, can you stop the fire?
I could try to thaumaturgy it, but I'm afraid if I use a wind gust that it's going to encourage it rather than extinguish it.
That's not how fire works, but I appreciate that thought.
Sometimes it is.
It's wicked not.
I mean, we blow out candles.
Oh, we gotta figure this out.
Thanks, Tenzin.
I mean, like, I have Ray of Frost, but that's intended to be, like, a singular attack. So I don't know if it would do the thing.
Listen, buddy, we're gonna have the National Forest Guard out
Smokey
here.
the Bear's gonna be up our ass.
She's gonna be like, look, we heard there was some boar that went missing.
What's the radius?
Now
of it?
fire.
Ray of Frost, I can cast it from 60 feet away, but it's only, like, it's an attack spell. So it's a streak of, like,
Attack
ice.
the fire.
Yeah,
You want
we
to
can
try the
that.
ice?
But it's a cantrip, so as soon as we're done with this, or if I take a step back, I can just keep casting it.
Over and
Oh,
over
it's a
until the
cantrip.
fire's
Nice.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeehaw, let's keep going, y'all.
So, like, theoretically, I can do it, but I can't promise that I could get it out before it grows.
Alright, Remember.
So I'm
Just
gonna
back up and do that on
use
your next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
a
get out of it.
Warlord command for the first time ever.
Oh.
Ooh.
And the Warlord command is called Unleash. You issue a command to one of your allies within 30 feet of you, allowing them to cast a spell on your turn. Your ally can use their reaction to cast a cantrip that does not require a melee weapon attack against a creature within line of sight of both you and your ally. Spells that allow multiple attack rolls can only make half of those attack rolls rounded up as part of their reaction. Your ally can add your charisma or intelligence modifier to the overall damage of the cantrip. So, like, you don't get that much from my intelligence or charisma. But basically, remember being like, try the ice, do something with the ice, you know you can use that.
Okay. I guess I roll to see if the ice hits the fire.
The ice would definitely hit the fire.
Yeah.
You're not really. You'd be just. I'd have you roll like a potency to see just
Like
how.
a percentage.
Okay.
Not even a percentage, just.
How much
Yeah.
it does.
Mhm.
Okay. Natural fucking 20.
Oh yes. So which direction are you?
Where she's standing.
Are you dissolving 20 feet of flame in?
20 feet of flame.
Yep.
Which side does it? Is there anything that's growing faster or looks like it's closer to taking?
The fingers over there are ones that are spreading out.
Yeah, so I would do it this way.
Okay. So you go ahead and you.
Yay! Smokey the Bear is not gonna kill
Only
us.
you can prevent forest
Yeah,
fires.
you get all of that over there.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Now we know that works.
Okay.
Remember, Aang. Fire
Angrod.
is destruction. No.
All right, and with that, that was Remember's turn.
Yes.
All right, Angrod, it's your turn.
There's boars that are. I'm gonna back up. Can I get back over it?
Yes, but go ahead and roll dexterity check to see if you get hurt.
Yeah, that's fine.
Warlord is great because it's like I'm a wizard, but I'm casting you guys.
Check or save.
Save.
7.
No, you will go ahead and
My
take
cast-
D4 damage.
My caster.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yes.
It's really hard to see.
1 point of damage.
Okay. So you definitely feel some of the heat, like it kind of eats through your shoes a little bit, but you can go ahead and move back where you like.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get across the fire from the boars, and then I'm gonna try again on this side.
Okay.
See the air's on now, so it's really hard to get
18
the fire.
naturally.
Ooh,
Nice.
Plus my spell casting modifier. Do I get an attack bonus since it's not technically an attack?
No.
Okay,
You wouldn't
so
do an
it will
attack
be
bonus.
22.
Okay. Since we did do 20 feet for the nat 20, let's just go ahead and say you do 10. You extinguish 10 feet of flame in a line of your choosing.
Sick.
Okay. Could I extinguish it around Remember without her taking damage?
What is your spell shaping again?
Oh, that's right, I have that. It's I can shape my spells around the people. Hold on, I'll find
Yeah,
it.
it's like a certain number of them, though, right?
Sculpt spells. When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level, so 2. The chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage, and they would normally take.
Okay, then yeah, you can go ahead and shape it around Remember. That'll be fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna extinguish where she is.
Okay?
It would be like just right here.
Yeah.
If it is okay.
There we go.
Okay.
And then she's not having to deal with that.
Alright.
I'll leave it over here.
And it's Rinna?
Rinna.
Rinna. Go ahead. It's Rinna's turn.
Running through the 6.
Oh my god. Let's see.
Everyone take psyche damage.
Is that my one or yours?
Forward a little bit.
empty
I'm gonna
class limit.
shoot that far forward.
Which one? Middle or?
That your one?
Okay, that one over there?
Yeah.
There was no cost like that.
16 and
It also took reasons.
Plus 5.
5. So
That
21.
hits. Yeah.
Cool.
And now you roll your damage.
That arrow goes straight through that thing.
1 plus 3.
I thought you were a
So
rogue.
4.
Okay. Yeah. You go ahead and you just get another arrow off and it right into its leg.
I
This
feel really
thing
great
is-
about this. I'm injured and everyone's getting to watch me kick ass.
Yes.
So it's really fun for me.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a ranger or a rogue?
Rogue.
Oh, okay, that's not that.
Yep.
We've never
So-
seen anybody fire a bow before.
Well, I fire a crossbow, but it's a little different.
Tamsin's in the back like, I can do it too.
I sold all those crossbows.
But yeah, this
Or
thing
those.
is almost it's limping real bad. And it is actually Boar's turn. Okay.
Oh wait, did someone get
Um,
advantage on when they attacked that board? Oh no, it's dead. Okay.
That one at the back there, he turns and runs. So that one in the middle, he's gone.
Good, that's how animals behave.
When there's a lot of fire, it is.
There's not as much fire.
Wait, he's completely gone?
He bolted off into the trees. Yeah.
I mean, he would only. How much range do they have? Because he
Well, no,
only
that's what
get.
I
They have
saying.
they have 30 feet.
Normally animals are like, I'm in danger, I will run away now. But all the ones that we meet are like, fuck you.
So it's like there.
So I could run out 30 feet and shoot him.
Why?
It's me!
Daniel's like, wait, we want to eat you.
And
All right,
its hide is leather.
14
Well, not leather. But
To
it's got
who?
hide.
to remember.
Hell no.
Okay.
That's just not it.
Does remember do something really super badass, like not get hit by
Just
the
smacks it in the face.
No.
Just charge.
Bat.
Also, that one would definitely be running because he's almost entirely surrounded by flame. I just realized. So he goes and he runs off as well. So 30 feet off. Yeah. Yep. And Tamsin, it's your turn.
Alright, so those two will let them live. We can eat off of 2 hogs.
That, I mean, the one super exploded.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it,
Forget that. I'm going after one of the other hogs. Let's see.
Wow.
I mean, a boar is pretty big, my dude.
15, 20,
Tamsin's pretty
25,
big, we know
30.
this.
They're in range.
He's getting fucking assassinated. As they run away.
How long does the dark vision that you cast last for?
There's fire. There's a shit ton of fire.
I don't remember, but I still have it.
I like
It's
how
only been like 2
Ingrid
rounds.
shrinks away from the aspects of fire when it's a bad thing, but she's like, they can totally see I set the forest on fire. As a gift.
Okay,
I don't have it written
a
down,
wild
but it's
boar.
only been 2 rounds, so I think
Yeah.
I still have it. It
Yeah.
lasts like 10 rounds or something like that.
Yeah, I think it lasts a minute.
An adult wild boar at its biggest could be 4 feet tall and 6 feet long, my dude.
It's
We
taller
don't
than
need
you.
2 of them.
It's taller than you.
Yeah, no, they're
Ride the
they're-
boar. Ride the boar. Ride the boar.
I'm gonna shoot that one that's closest.
All right,
Tamsin,
14.
no mercy.
that hits.
No mercy, mercy.
No mercy, mercy.
Yeah, you can see these very injured.
13 points of damage.
It's fucking exploded the other one.
No, it didn't. It just, the arrow goes in and then out and then just, and then it drops.
So, Tamsin rushes forward, skids a little bit on, boar innard, and then, fires off this crossbow bolt, and you guys hear this, and then, as this, pig, as it's running, it's shot from behind, which propels it forward even more, and it just goes tumbling off into, it's dead. It's very dead.
Nice. I'm gonna go collect that thing.
In my mind, Tamsin's that really weird
All right,
kid,
half movement as you drag it back.
That
Okay.
boar's gonna turn into the big boss, the
Yeah,
one that gets
the one
away.
that got away.
You killed my
Tamsin
friend.
to me is that weird kid that you're kind of creeped out by, but then he could beat the shit out of you. If he goes into weird rage, you're like, oh, you might hurt me.
All right, Safine, it's your
Tamsin
turn.
thinks
Great.
forward.
I guess I'm gonna. Well, it'll take forever for me to get my movement over there.
Wad.
You could heal our new friend.
I don't like her yet. Can I go diagonal or do I have
No,
to go
you
up?
have to go by square.
Carly, don't take that personally. Sierra's stone cold killer all the time. She barely heals us.
You guys hardly ever need it.
You're right.
25. Is it useful for me to knock the flames with my jacket? Does that even do anything?
You can try beating the
I
flames.
don't want to.
All right.
Cause that
I love Safine's God, I was sleeping.
I'm gonna sacred flame this boar.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
More
you
forest
just
fire.
no, you just kind of just a flash of light, and you blind yourself and remember momentarily.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
good.
can't sit my eyes.
There's just this burst of brilliant light in the middle of the darkness over here, and darkness with flames licking at everything. But
Aw.
yeah, no, y'all are momentarily blinded, so you're gonna have disadvantage on your next
Nice.
round.
I can't see.
Remember.
You can see the
All right, it's Remember's turn.
that one boar is still kicking.
Yeah.
Okay. Even despite being blind, I'm gonna try to stab at him with my Yakula.
Okay.
Stabby.
Stab. Well,
Oh, come on, you have crazy bonuses.
now my original roll was a 4, which means I have a grand total of 7. To hit.
Your attack bonus has to be more than a 3.
I think maybe +5 question mark. I think it's +3 though for that.
For your Yakula?
You're right. It's +5. That will be a 9.
No.
Yeah,
does not
that
hit.
didn't
That's
figure.
close though.
It's close. It's really close. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
she's blind. Just
Yeah, no. Okay. All right, Angeron, it's your turn.
She's not even stabbing. She's just whacking the stake down, trying to figure out where it is. Whack a board.
How bloodied is it?
Very.
Yes.
But how bloodied is it?
Okay, then I'm gonna trust.
Did not finish
You're gonna,
sentence.
Well, I said I'm
you're
gonna,
gonna trust stranger.
Yeah, and then I thought that through. I thought that back in my head, and I was like, no, she wouldn't. So So I'm gonna attack the boar because I'm not gonna trust the strangers. So
Also, Fitzum has definitely been useless this whole time.
I didn't want Fitzum to get involved because he has very low HP.
He's a sweet boy.
Yeah.
I guess instead of my typical firebolt, I'll cast Ray of Frost at this thing
Okay.
and maybe get some of the flames in the background.
Alright.
So I make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Natural 17 plus 6,
That
so
hits.
that's gonna be a 23. That's my spell
Yeah, that
modifier.
hits.
My spell attack
You need
modifier.
to roll.
So it
Just
takes
to
a
by the way,
d8
if you want to.
of cold damage, singular, 1, and its movement is halved
Okay.
because it's like freezing.
Yeah. No, it's very, very wounded. It's not quite dead though.